tell us a little bit about your background?
Sure. It's been a little bit of a struggle, for us, when I was growing up. I had to get a job at 16, which was cool. My mom was single, so we was bouncing around from house to house and house to house, so we were pretty close, being homeless, so, me as the older sibling, I had, stepped up, to help mom out. And as far as working, I got a construction job at 17, which forced me to drop out of high school,
Mm-hmm.
um, which was a blessing in a sense because we wasn't homeless at that time because
Mm-hmm.
I was able to help.
Yeah. Amanda, can you share a little bit about your background?
Yes, I moved to Virginia when I was 15 years old, and it was me, my father, and four girls. My mother was incarcerated at the time, so we didn't have the privilege of having two parents. And it was really hard for my dad, and he was working and trying to pay a room for us, but it didn't work out. And we came to Thurman, Brisben, and coming to this place as a kid, the experience was a little different than what I'm experiencing now.
Mm-hmm.
And everything all together, I felt like they made it as homey as possible, or made it so that the children don't know what's going on, or try to, get them as comfortable as they can be with the situation, because it is hard when you're in that type of situation. So I met Mr. Kendall right here, my love of my life, when I was 17 years old. And we spent the whole night talking, and ever since then we've been together. The first day I met him was
9 years, right?
9 years.
9 years, great,
Yes, sir.
great.
At that point, she saved my life. I figured because I stopped doing the bad things, and when I got incarcerated, she was the only one that had my back. I only did 2 months of my whole life, but that was a wake up call for me as well. And then she got pregnant, so I was completely done, doing anything wrong, It was straight all about doing right because now I have another responsibility I definitely have to take care of.
And how many of those responsibilities do you have now?
It came 1, then 2, then 3.
But those are my three angels, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are now.
Yeah, they definitely kept us on our toes.
Or at least
great.
somewhat on the right track.
Good, good.
Mm-hmm.
What happened that brought you back in here?
Well, we was living in Georgia. We've been there for about a year and a half. And I've been searching for a job, and it's so hard down there, down south. It's so hard to find a job. I've been everywhere. I would say about 6 months from now, a house burnt down. Our son burnt down a house, basically, an accident, playing with paper airplanes, and then just being Curious George.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So then we were out of a home. So she stayed and I left. I came back to Virginia. I'm like, well, I know I'm from here. I know people. It's probably a better chance for me to get a job and get things rolling. So I came up probably a month before she did. To find a job and stuff like that. Because at that time we had no home, no nothing. So she stayed with mom in the hotel, and I came up here with my mom, and then she couldn't handle the hotel by herself because she was working by herself at Checkers, making $7.35 an hour, which is cool, but by yourself you can't do it, you just can't do it. So then she comes up here, and we all in one room, which my mom, she actually just rents a room from someone else, so we all in one room. Like, hey, I just got to be something better than this. Let's start from the bottom, I call it. Let's try to see if shelter or these places can help us, and gave you guys a call, and it's been a blessing ever since then.
Right.